guys, welcome to another episode of Spencer Science Season 5. In this episode, we're going to be talking about stones that are basically what happens. So here's the idea, basically. So when a stone, like a big, almost like a really big stone, turns into complete ice and stays in freezing temperatures, basically, for such a long time. Like if a big rock stone stays in ice and freezing cold temperatures, is there such a thing as, will the stone be so freezing cold and so turned to ice that you cannot break the ice on it? And so in this episode, we're going to be talking about that. And alright, so let's get right into it. So here's your answer. So, first of all, as you know, rocks break. Rocks at any given temperature really would break. But let's talk about, like, in the negatives. Like, negative 100 degrees or negative 200 degrees. Serious, down in the negatives degrees is for that particular freezing point and rocks that freeze. So if you have like a rock or like a big stone and it freezes at like negative 300 or 400 degrees, then what happens? Does it still fracture? Well, that is a good question. And I think, yes, it does fracture. But maybe not, like maybe not just by like a hammer or something. Maybe by heavy material that you use and smack it down on that freezing ice stone. Yes, it will fracture. And quite frankly, it will break. This is how it happens. And just so as you know, and also even besides the factors on negative 400 or whether it is at degrees, of course we're at a time when, of course, there is global warming, so that would of course be a factor too. And so there's also that. But with the full ice solid stone, basically like that full rock that's just completely made out of ice. So basically, I mean, no matter how cold you put it, it's gonna be hard, but there's clearly gonna be heavy material, serious material that could break that. And so yeah, that's just how it goes. And so of course there is global warming, but if the if like that ice rock stone and the weather outside stayed at freezing completely, like negative, I don't know, freezing temperatures, then either way, it will still eventually fracture with some heavy material or heavy work. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Spencer Science Season 5, Episode 5. And so yeah, in the next episodes, we're gonna be talking about, like, so the next episode you'll be seeing, basically, the next episode is called Chase Race, which is basically gonna be about, well, you'll find out. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.